it is incredible to hear the den in this room, just the noise, the voices, the reconnections, the meeting of new friends, the meeting of new colleagues, and folks that are going to be your lifelong network members over the course of your time in transfer and beyond. Welcome to the 18th annual conference of the National Institute for the Study of Transfer Students. 18th. So very exciting. We have an incredible program set out for you over the course of the next few days. One of the things that we were really surprised by whenever we looked at our composition of the folks who were coming to join us is how many of you have come to us in a team. So if you are here with teammates from your own organization or institution, can you just raise your hand? Like, how many of y'all are here with the team? Look around. This is fantastic. The other piece to that is we know that not only are there teammates from within your organization or institution, but also your partner institution. So we know that these teams are institutionally based and partnership based, and that is what transfer is all about. Those of you who did not come with a team, don't fret, because you have this tribe. How many of you like Dove chocolate? Anybody in this room like Dove chocolate? I am a big fan of Dove chocolate. And guess what I found as a surprise message to me last night as I was eating my nighttime bedroom chocolate? It said, your vibe attracts your tribe. Now, how cool is that for the beginning of a conference? Your vibe attracts your tribe. And what I love about this conference and transfer professionals in general is that you all have the coolest vibe. Because you know where your heart's coming from? It's coming straight from that place where students are front and center. And that shows in everything that you all do. So your vibe is going to electrify this room and this conference hotel for the next couple of days. So speaking of students, we have student attendees. Now, you may have heard us propping up our awesome transfer student ambassadors, and you're going to see and meet them soon. We also have other students who are actually presenting and attending the conference. So in addition to our TSAs, if we have any other undergraduate students in the house, will y'all please stand to be recognized? Love it. Thank you. Thank you all for being here because, again, we are here to serve you. We're here to learn about you. We're learning how to advocate on your behalf. So thank you for being a part of that because your voice is so, so very important. We talk about the importance of your voice, but the fact that we get to mingle with you all this week makes it even better. So thank you all for being here. If I could just introduce you quickly to a group of folks that really help support this conference in an amazing way, and that's our advisory board. So if I can have our advisory board members please stand and be recognized. These are folks from all across the country who help inform us about transfer and making our work better. Thank you all. We want to talk a little bit. I think I may have gone too far, but it's all good. I'm not going to give it away. So if you are interested in learning a little bit more about how to think about things differently, that's what this is all about. You saw a slide earlier that said reimagining the transfer student experience. And that's what we're here to do. We're not here to just kind of add to our transfer experience or think about our transfer experience or just kind of, focus on it for a little bit. We want to reimagine it. Now that is a heavy lift, right? We're not talking about just kind of adding a few things here and here. We're talking about pulling it apart, throwing it away, putting this piece together, looking for possibilities across the board. So we like to think of things that really make us say, what if? So can we talk about the what ifs for just a second? So what if we focus during our conference together on curiosity over certainty? So when you come to this conference, sometimes you feel this need to know it all because people are going to ask you questions and you're going to interact. Guess what? Abandon that. Ask curious questions. Say, I don't know, I came here to learn, and that's okay. And we'll support you in that. What if we could quiet that really logical side in our brain or that side that says we can't for just a little while? Don't jump to solution mode too quickly while you're here. Don't look at a presentation and say, that won't work on my campus because we don't do it that way. Think about the flip and the reverse of that. How could this potentially work? What are the possibilities? What pieces can I put into my reimagining framework? What if we were to intentionally contribute to conversations outside of our functional areas? At NISTS, we work really hard not to pigeonhole you all in your particular areas of the discipline, right? Because we know that transfer requires conversations across universities and beyond universities. So we also want you not to just go and look at a session that says, oh, this is all for me because it says my department's title in the description. Reach farther, find new ways to connect with different people. And finally, what if we were to take a step back, relax, and make room for just some downtime and some thinking? We know you have people knocking on your email. We know you have places to be. We know you have things to think about, but we want you to slow down. We're the most action-oriented people. We want to get to that solution just like you do. But let's think. Let's ponder. Let's figure out how to reimagine the transfer student experience. We're about to introduce you to some pretty amazing folks. These folks are reimagining transfer as we speak. We're moving into our awards ceremony, and I would really like to invite two of our advisory board members, Dimple Jan and also Alfred Herrera, to please come forward and help with the portion where we're recognizing our transfer champions.
Good afternoon. How are y'all doing? Yeah? Are you excited? I am. All right. I'm really excited to present the series of awards that we have today. But first, I want to recognize the namesake of the award. So each year, through the Benita C. Jacobs Transfer Champion Awards, NISTS recognizes exemplary transfer advocates who are positively influencing policies, practices, programs, and processes to benefit transfer students. We are honored to have the namesake of the awards, Dr. Benita C. Jacobs, President of the University of North Georgia, with us today. Dr. Jacobs, will you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. As you know, transfer advocates span a wide range of roles, responsibilities, and functional units, and their important and inspiring work offers a compelling model for others striving to effect change on behalf of all transfer students. We're going to present our first award category, which is the Catalyst Award. This award recognizes mid-career professionals who are game changers in the transfer field and have worked over time to make a significant impact at the institutional, regional, and/or state level. Awardees demonstrate evidence of leadership, appropriate risk-taking, disrupting the status quo, along with using relevant research and theoretical frameworks to develop various programs and services for transfer students. They ensure the sustainability of initiatives by developing staff and using data to make improvements. So in the interest of time, how we're going to be distributing the awards today is that we're only going to announce the winner's name and their title. We encourage you to read more about each individual in the conference program. And we also ask that you hold your applause until all the awardees in each group have been called. Can we agree to that? Yeah? Okay. I know it's hard. Okay. So let's start with, again, our Catalyst Award winners. Our first recipient is Dr. Amanda Quintero. She is Associate Vice Provost for Student Success and Community Engagement at California State University, Channel Islands. Our second recipient is Dr. Janie Valdez, Assistant Vice President in Enrollment Management and Services at Florida International University. The next is Dr. Heather Adams, Director of College Learning Communities at University of California, Los Angeles. Next is Karen Hilker Balkasoon, the Director of Educational and Career Pathways at George Mason University. And those are the Catalyst Award winners. Let's give them a round of applause. The next award category is the Rising Star Award. This award recognizes individuals who are making significant contributions in the early stages of their careers, creating or improving programming that is responsive to the specific transfer student population and shows evidence of success. These individuals are aware of best practices and theory, as well as the needs to assess their efforts and use data to improve programming. They use strong communication and collaboration skills to educate others on their campus about transfer students, and again, are not afraid to challenge the status quo. We'll start with Jennifer Brown. She's a transfer specialist and chair of the Manoa Transfer Coordination Center at the University of Hawaii at Manoa. Next is Sarah Price, the Transfer Admissions Director at the University of Kentucky. Next is Alex Steer, the Assistant Director of Academic Advising at Ivy Tech Community College, Sellersburg. And those were our Rising Star Award winners. I'm really proud of you. You're actually holding your applause. Thank you. I know it's really hard, so I appreciate it. You're doing great. Okay. We will now present our NISTS research grant. Through the Research Grant Award, NISTS encourages creative, scholarly work related to transfer. Proposals are judged based on a range of criteria, including relevance to the transfer field, filling a gap in the literature, and sound research design. This year's NISTS research grant goes to Jason Mastrogiovanni. Jason is the Executive Director of the Office for Student Success at Texas A&M University. He's also a doctoral candidate in Learning Design and Technology at the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. His study, which coincides with his dissertation, is titled Collaboration in Transfer Student Work, a Cultural Historical Activity Theory Study at Four-Year Institutions. And you can clap now for Jason. Our last set of awards goes to our transfer student ambassadors. These individuals were selected through a national competition recognizing outstanding students who represent the heart of our work. Nominees were asked to submit a letter of recommendation, a resume, and a written and video response describing their transfer journey, advocacy efforts on behalf of transfer students, and how their personal interests match this opportunity. All 4 winners demonstrated excellence in leadership, public speaking, and their potential for sharing meaningful information with higher education transfer professionals. Each winner receives a $500 scholarship and a $500 programming grant to support a transfer-related activity they will help design and execute over the next year. Our first recipient is Kaylee Chang. She attended College of the Sequoias in Visalia, California, and is currently a senior psychology major at California State University, Channel Islands. Our next recipient is Jaheen Grady. He attended Richard Bland Community College in Petersburg, Virginia, and is senior psychology major student at Morehouse College right here in Atlanta, Georgia. Our next recipient is Tanya Nasralahi. She attended Moore Park College in Moore Park, California, and is currently a junior sociology and anthropology major at University of California, Los Angeles. And next we have Micaiah Outlaw. She attended Hines Community College in Raymond, Mississippi, and is currently a sophomore biology major at Mississippi College in Clinton, Mississippi. Please join me in recognizing these amazing students.